Everybody and their brother showing blitz. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the
thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. And they'll turn it over on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Here's a give to Watson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll...
Plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the 1st down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice.
There's some room. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
I don't know about the play call there. 3rd and long, and they're going option, and the defense, give them credit. They took everything away. The quarterback had to keep it himself. Defense is fine, giving up a couple of yards, but that's all you're going to get against the athleticism they have on that side of the football. I think that was a play. The offense should have thrown it.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Punch it out of the air. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
On 3rd down, here's Watson. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So 1st down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Watson. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Caught behind the line. It's Watson. And they swarm him under.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Got him downfield. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They're working that left side. Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. He's got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. Getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Maybe a crease. Fighting off the defender. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offense.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he puts through the extra point. And just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Watson. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Gets away from one, finds room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
A handoff for Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Dances away to buy time. And into the end zone. Touchdown Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
But the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Moore. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw it again. He wants to go deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Off the play fake. Stepping to the right. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
The Blue Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last. Bit of a blown opportunity there on 3rd down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
The Knights will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Wade.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Here's a give to Watson. Got enough for the 1st. Got a little grass. The 10. Touchdown, UCF! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. They'll go to the counter play. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Barnett. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Duke Watson. Touchdown, Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Back to throw. It's Mahan. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his answer was against that blitz. He saw man coverage on the back end of that and immediately knew where he...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Here's the pressure, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he told me this will be one of the biggest tests all year. Of course, they want to establish their dominance, SEC over the ACC, but he's going to need the crowd noise to do it. Confusion at the line of scrimmage when the offense has the ball. He said, I want our fans amped and ready to impact this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Volunteers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Second down coming up. Right back to the well. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
From the gun, running back on the move. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going with the counter play here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release on the RPO. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's in! Touchdown, Mustangs!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
Running back searching for a hole, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Bishop. Picks up the first down. There's a crease.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll leave it with him.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big 3rd down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page.
Looking for the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown ball. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Run in the red zone, it's Bishop. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease, it's Bishop. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The give out of the gun.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats-on hats in the run game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. extra point puts them on top 21-7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's 9. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. It's a running room. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that
we can run the ball. We shit, bro. We got it, bro. We can. No, that shit's whack. Use the playbook. Come on, let's do it. Overall, though, I think you gotta get used to it. What did the team got tonight? You gotta get used to it first, right? Like the first man. A couple teams, like, play one time, yeah. A couple teams, you have to play with them to get used to something, yeah. Playbook, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. one inside. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Davison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Moore. Here's a heat. Lost one deep down the right side. He is lucky. That one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Dante Moore. Pressure coming. And down he goes. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to invite those guys to a run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Complete to the right. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the...
Caught, and he's got room. Bust through behind his pad. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Running inside, it's Davison. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
More to throw for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Into the end zone for 6.
And how about that drive to start the football game? Like, you want to not give up points? Don't give the other team the football. They held it the whole first quarter. Now they punch it in. They've shortened this game and done the most important thing. Put 6 on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Just one of those mistakes. It can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to Hardy. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Simmons. This time it's complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd down, here's Hardy. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Hoping to move the chains, Missouri comes to the line on 4th. 4th down, Simmons. Throws to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Throwing more. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Moore will throw. He's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing. Moore
from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
From the gun, give to Hardy. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Missouri wants to go fast. Right back to Hardy on first down. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Here's a give to Hardy. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Snared outside, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Hardy. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for room, it's Davison. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Right back to Hardy. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their 1-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to...
Goes high to pull it in.
Well, it's a great job by the offensive line moving to the unblocked defender and giving their quarterback a beautiful pocket to throw to there.
They'll give it to Hardy. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Makes the grab. It's Hardy. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. All even here in the 3rd quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. Simmons. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Moore to the air. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Hooks. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
The run inside. It's Davison.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Finds some fresh air. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Quickly complete. He's loose. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Throwing Simmons. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Slips away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fires quickly. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Simmons to the air again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Final play of the quarter coming. Here's Simmons to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Moore makes the catch. It's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Moore will throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hooks to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Dante Moore fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Again, it's Moore. Quick completion on the out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, we've seen this guy come up with some huge throws in this game, and already on the drive, he's thrown a couple of completions. He's got them in a rhythm. This team believes they're going to win this game because of this guy playing the quarterback position.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on 3rd down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field, and get a score on the board.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Throwing more. Takes the easy one to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Moore to the air. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he makes the extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a give to Hardy. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Simmons starts to scramble to the left. Firing to the right, complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things.
Damn. feel like they could have really won. I mean, you know, they won the ball. I was not trying to fuck the catch up. Whole time, fucking catch. Shit, but he can't. I've seen that one. That one was big. That's how I lost that one. Fuck. Just not. I didn't down the ball. Turn the ball over for 2 yards. Well, last play 10 of last game, so shit. Had to run, what? 3 in a row. Had 4, 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more.